Hello, I'm Terri Bowman, creator and founder of the Brain Wellness Spa and my Proprietary Technique. I just want to share with you a little bit about why I actually got involved with working with people who are mentally ill and how my journey started and where I am today. About 14 years ago, a little bit more than 14 years ago, I was actually working in a business with my then husband, and what we were doing is we were actually helping with teams of salespeople. And one of the things that I noticed that people always before they got to their success point, they actually always felt they contracted, their fears come in, their lack of commitment came in, their limiting beliefs came in, their struggle with certain abilities. And I came across Dr. Bruce Lipton. And while watching him, Biology, Belief and the Psychology of Change, I came across another guy called Rob Williams, and he was actually talking about Psych K. So I went over to the UK to learn Psych K, came back, studied it a little bit further, then went over to Germany to learn further studies on Psych K, come back and found that I was really quite talented in the area of helping people overcome beliefs and perceptions. So that was the basis of that modality. During the time I was seeing lots and lots of people, my name got out. I was travelling down to Bunbury and actually working down in a clinic down in Bunbury, and I was actually, my rooms were being filled from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, and I was actually helping people with their belief systems and helping people change the way their brain behaves. What I found over a period of time that people, when they triggered back into their normal patterns of behaviour, they kept coming back with the same story. So I was actually perpetuating the same cycle, going back into that revolving door. And like one of my lawyers said to me, he said, mental health is a little bit like a rent roll, you keep coming back and it's guaranteed income. I didn't want to do that, so I put all that away and started going down a journey where I actually had to learn all about the unconscious brain. I never had depression, anxiety. I used to, my antidepressant was an airline ticket, so I used to have an airline ticket that I used to use to, if I actually felt a bit low or felt a bit drained, I used to jump on a plane and go for a holiday. And so my whole life evolved around having fun, inspiring people and working. And I remember saying out loud, I said out loud to God, I said, God, please help me identify what these people are going through, because I don't understand how they're feeling. And within 6 months I was in a psychiatric ward suffering from a condition called menstrual psychosis. And because it was actually linked to a menstrual cycle, and to take it a little bit further back, I actually had been going under IVF for a number of years prior to that, and so everything accumulated over time, and I ended up with a condition called menstrual psychosis. And with menstrual psychosis, I was ending up having a psychotic episode every time I had a menstrual cycle. So I was in and out of block wards every month for many years, and it taught me, I really got depressed, I really got anxious, I really got suicidal. It taught me a lot about human nature when it comes to mental illness. It taught me how to fight for people that are mentally suffering, and it taught me how to be more resilient, because everything that I had to do to get my brain right took me about 8 years, and now it takes about 3.5 months for someone to go through the same journey as me. The reason why you'd want to come in to see me is because I'm the creator. I know this inside out. I'm not very good on counselling. I'm not a counsellor, but I actually am very good on understanding how the brain behaves. So my whole premise is actually knowing how the brain behaves. My job is to actually get down to the cause of the problem, and then the effect goes. So please come and experience what the Brain Wellness Spa has to offer. My proprietary technique's been proven and tested over 14 years, and it's something that is really, really getting remarkable results.